That tune means it's time for our fingers to take a walk. And in this song, each finger will have its own special walk. Thumb will move slowly along like a fat little pig. Pointer will go hop, hop, hoppeting, and each of the other fingers will have their own special walk.
Hello and welcome everybody to another fangasmic edition of Toriko, the truth and nothing but the truth, chapter 222. And this chapter is entitled A Catastrophic Joker Card. And my god, was it at the end of this chapter was simply awe-inspiring. Oh man, this chapter is yet again, the fifth time in a row, another epic, almost undefinable chapter of Toriko, and wow, okay, let's get right into it so we can all see what I mean. So yeah. Oh, by the way, you have to pardon me because this is late. Because I had work yesterday, but in the evening I didn't feel like doing it, and same thing for Thursday night. Didn't feel like doing it, and I'm still a bit stuffy, and the cold is going around. But yeah, other than that, going right into it. So we continue off from the last chapter with this chapter with good old Granny Setsuno. Oh, Setsuno, walking through an explosion and saying, "Hey, everybody, I want to end this in an instant." And then all the Bishokukai said that, "Oh shit, Granny Setsuno is moving. Everybody get back." And apparently a bunch of monsters said F that around it. F that logic. Said that, oh no, there's nothing to fear. We're gonna attack her, and you even look at this is crazy. What caught my eye in this huge mess of monsters was the GT robos with the wings. That's a nice touch, but in this kind of thing, that doesn't really show off, because in the next panels you see the heads of all these monsters just they just explode. They just explode. And Granny Setsuna's there, smiling with a rape face of all eternity, saying that, "Oh my, it seems the pressure cooker was too strong." And then, I don't remember the ranking of this guy, but he was describing the National Treasure Setsuno's pressure cooker abilities that's able to crush the crush any living creature that gets hit by it, because it's a high air pressure and whatnot. So that's a very evil technique. And then when you see the other monsters getting their heads just smashed, and the minute she cast it, oh, and the face she made when she cast this technique, die Atsuriuku Nabe. It looked like a rape face made for the ages. Holy crap. It's just so, I don't know, I don't know how to describe it. It's just so, I don't know. And then following up after that, you just see a whole mess. A whole mess of exploding heads around her. She is a mind nuker, unbelieved. Oh. Oh. And they finally realized that, oh shit, this is not worth it. F this shit, we're out of here. And that's exactly what happened. And the faces she made in this chapter. This panel here with her face looking like, looking like, oh shit, she could just vaporize them just by walking through them in an instant. But right before that, and the chef talking about her technique and everything, these monsters appear out on the ground, and they were seeming like they didn't get the memo from the other monsters that no, this is a bad situation to be in. But before any of them could even show off anything, you just see all of them suddenly become naked skeletons. We all know what that means. Oh, and then we go to the part where Setsuno realizes this and blocks the wave of the technique, and she does. Oh man, the way she just says "Gah!" She screams and her mouth just drops like this, and it's like "Ah!" Holy crap! And everything that wasn't protected by her barrier technique got shredded. But you wanna know what? You wanna know what the funny part is? These skeletons are still alive. So you definitely know who that means. Chiyo. 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 Granny Chiyo. Chiyo is in the house. Food honor, National Treasure Setsuno. If it weren't for you, I would have gotten the title of National Treasure a long time ago. Oh, Chiyo is in the house. And there we go. The rape faces of the two most epic grannies ever. It goes off. It goes off in an instant. Where Chiyo steps in, announces that she's moved on to the next stage, and she launches an attack with her epic chef knife against Setsuno. And the way this is drawn by Mitsutoshi, oh man, he wanted to show you the detail of all the strikes that the wave and the pattern of the strikes Chiyo used against Setsuno while attacking her. It was like a whole zigzag, twirly whirlwind, loop-de-loop, blah 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 of attacks with that knife. And you know that knife, if it were used against anyone else, it would have just shredded them to nothingness, probably rivaling that of Yuda's 1 millimeter slash. Oh god, that slash. But alright, even after all that, guess who blocks that with her bare hands alone? Setsuno. There was a time when we called each other rivals, but I wanted to settle it with cooking if possible. And then you go to the next panel, and this panel. Ooh. No! I don't know! I don't want it! I can't take it! I don't want it! I can't take it! I must not have it! And that's precisely what everybody else in the world watching this on the television said. Their reaction to this is essentially our reaction as well. And it was saying that, oh, the island's definitely going to sink after all this calamity. And going back to the island now, we have chaos everywhere. We have Yume trying to find his superiors, the President Moy by his name, and he follows after President Moy in a panic, and he follows him down the stairs. But now we have some weirdness going on here, and this here is the most important part of the chapter where I can say that people should pay attention to. You have these mysterious short old guys here, and among them is one of the Zero Biotope, the guy with the long hair and ribbons from the last chapter, the mysterious one was who I was talking about. Yeah, he's there among them, and it seems like okay, the old guy, the two rich old guys, the rich old guy from ACEY arc and the President Moy guy. Yeah, he's there, and possibly Zeus is there because even though it seemed like Zeus was burned to a crisp by Stalion's fire, is not sure if that's the case because it was slightly off screen. So maybe. But now, among their meeting here in the darkness, you may overheard them saying that they're gonna continue to wait and let things play out, and because the Bishokukai have a trump card of some sort. And the guy who was watching the old man, the other guy from the Zero Biotope, this big guy, his name slips me again. He's there and he's right behind Yume. Now moving on, we move on to where outside we have the chefs versus the Bishokukai, and we have this huge chef here with his arm ultra muscular, something probably close to or just the same as Manson's muscles. I mean, damn, this guy just did it with a nonchalant face, saying that, guys, get out of my face. And then when he opens his eye, and all of a sudden, the guy gets pierced by this insane spear from out of nowhere. He gets killed by. Oh, damn. Yuna notices this. And then we see a foot land. And Yuda saw what we saw. And this panel here is insane. Excuse me. But this panel here was practically the point of this chapter. And oh my god, people. This is one of the last things you would want in this war, yet at the same time, one of the best things that could make the war even more insane. Nitro! The Nitro are here. The Nitro is the one who killed that chef. That chef named Makubi. The Nitro are here. And this Nitro is a fairly young Nitro too. As opposed to that old Nitro that Toriko and Zebra had to be fighting in the pyramid. Let alone that other youngish Nitro that they met in that sky place where they had to get that vegetable that poofed into air. Toriko and Komatsu. I don't remember the name of that vegetable, but yeah, that same vegetable. My god, my god, my god. You see, these things are so epic, right? And now they're joining the war. And the question is that surpasses this question as to what's gonna happen next is who captured this Nitro, and if there are actually more that are around. Yeah, that's it. Who captured this Nitro? So it's like, shit. A real Nitro's joined the fray. And this Nitro is gonna mess everybody up. There's no other way, there's no elaborate way to put this. This one Nitro is going to rape everything in its path without even trying. So, if I wasn't so out of it today, I would really be more fangasmic than this. But damn, a very extraordinary, yet again, chapter of Toriko, chapter 222. My rating is obviously 5 out of 5. AC from beginning to middle to end. What else do you need to know? So that's it from me, Bankai is here, and I'll see everybody later. Peace out and Take care. Ace everything.